Hello everybody, it's VerticalSandwich! Welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. This is bookended directly after the saddest story ever. Or at least probably one of the saddest stories I've ever told. So we actually have to go back through the village because we're still on the wrong end of stuff here. So we gotta go back through the village, which I had some trouble with this gate in my practice file, so. But no problem this time. So, we can continue with the storyline. Now that we have bombs. Bombs were kind of like the crucial component to get into the next area of Twilight, which is what we have to do. It's another, like, wolf adventure. And, this is going to be a long one, so we should buckle up. Or you should buckle up. I'm fine. I'm sitting right where I need to be sitting. I guess I'm buckling up on, well, I mean, you can't buckle up on a horse. So let's see, did I say funny travel story last time? Did I say, like, hey, we can have a funny travel story? Do I have any funny travel stories that haven't been told in previous videos? I mean, that aren't filthy because I have been propositioned multiple times. Like, and I know I've told one of the proposition stories. It's, hey, Ryan, Let's Play's favorite story of my traveling. Where am I going? I gotta go up here. Jeez. Which was the time in Vegas somebody propositioned me. And, the other two times they're extremely filthy. They involve multiple uses of profanity. So, that's kinda out. I had a guy once, so, okay, so for a long time, I lived without a car. I lived in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I took public transportation everywhere. I was quite the dork. And I did everything. Oh no, this is where we're supposed to be. Okay, awesome. So anyway, for a while, I took a bike everywhere. And I did everything you're supposed to do while riding a bicycle. Like, I had all the safety lights. I wore a helmet. Like, I looked like quite the law-abiding citizen. Like, let's just put it that way. So this one day, I'm riding my bike around, and this, seriously, I rode my bike everywhere. I got hit by a car on my bike, like, for 3 years. Just nothing but bicycle. Just bicycle. So, we'll actually get, these guys here, and maybe what I'll do is I'll try to, because it's going to drop these jerks who will try to, no, you know what, I mean, we can't go back, and that's fine, but I don't think I can kill them in sequence, like, I just don't. I don't think I have the ability to kill multiple guys at the same time. Oh no, I didn't even have the option. Get back up there. Oh wow. Wow, that was a deal. Okay, so I'm riding my bike. It's the middle of the night. There's a flashing light on the front of it. There's a lit brake, like a lit red light on the back. I'm wearing a helmet. I look like a dork. I look like nobody else who rides a bike in a major city. And for some reason, I'm off the bike. I had, like, just gotten back from somewhere, and I'm walking it across the bridge or something, or maybe I'm riding slow, and this guy stops me. And so this is not a travel story. This is just a story about when I used to live in Milwaukee. But, yeah, whatever, you'll live. And the guy says to me, he's like, hey, man. He's like, are you a cop? And I'm like, no. Like, because I wasn't. I wasn't a cop. Why would I lie to the guy? And he's like, really? You're not a cop? And I'm like, no. And, he's like, what's the deal with the lights and stuff? So here, Midna's gonna ask us if we want to go into Twilight. Yeah, last of Twilight. Well, thank you for the vote of confidence. I'm gonna go into the Twilight, because it's the thing I have to do next. So anyway. So this guy's like, yeah, you sure, what's the deal with the lights? And I'm like, I'm just trying to be safe, man. You know, like, the city's dangerous, and, like, you get hit. I want people to see me. And he's like, oh, you sure you're not a cop? And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure I'm not a cop. And he's like, oh, okay. Hey, do you know where I can buy some acid? And I'm like, no! No! Like, That's fine. You're just like 3 times. You're not a cop. Hey, can I buy acid? Like, I just thought that. Okay. Anyway. He looked all Rastafari and he was wearing like a... oh, what are they called? I don't know. Like one of those woven caps with like the hanging down things on the side, and he had dreadlocks. He looked like a stereotype of a guy who would want to buy acid. How about that? So, now we're in our 3rd section of Twilight. Yeah, we know you like darkness, Midna. Yeah, you try to be mysterious. So, very direct what we have to do here. I mean, the game's not even going to give us an option. It's just going to show us exactly what needs to get done. So, we need to smell this thing. But Switch, can you at least promise me this? Just come home safely. Yeah, we got home fine. Where are you? So yeah, we want to learn the new smell. Stop moving around, cursor. So, scent of Ilya. Oh my god. Jeez, Midna. You're dark. Alright, so we turn on our senses and we can follow this scent. And that's all we want to do. We just want, it's going to take us right to her, so we're just going to we're going to be a dog for a minute. And by a minute, I mean this is a little bit of a hike. But we're going to, you can see we're unlocking huge portions of the map as we go. It's going to keep doing this. We're going to have to keep jumping back into our scent, or our senses. We're going to Castletown. It's actually not that much harder. I mean, as far as I've practiced, and I've practiced through the next set of tiers, which is not gonna happen anytime soon. I mean, it'll happen in the next couple videos, but I mean, we're talking about an hour's worth of play. Well, I mean, an hour's worth of practiced play, too. Not like, it took me like 3 hours in my practice file, but we're not worried about the enemies. We're going right past them. And yeah, they're shooting at us and stuff. That's okay. They're allowed to shoot at us. Just like we're allowed to bite them. We're just being nicer than they are. So yeah, every time we go through a screen like this, it's going to turn off our sense. Now that's square, that's Castletown. That's actually what it's called. Castletown. And that's where we're headed. But now we don't have to worry about enemies, because Castletown is actually just a town filled with people. It's like, it's an actual town. There's gonna be, I mean, the people will all look like this, unless we sense them, and then we'll see them as who they really are. And they're people running around. I mean, it's not a huge deal. I don't know how many we'll talk to, but we can talk to a few just to kind of demonstrate. Hey, so did you hear? They say that a Zora child collapsed near here. I thought Zoras were typically found up north, right? I wonder why one came down here. Well, I heard that he was taken to the bar on the other side of the southern road. The bar? You mean Telma's place? She's got it rough. Yeah, so Telma's place is actually where we're going. So that's kind of the pain in the butt of this place. Is, yeah, that they're going to turn our senses off. But look at all these people. They're just everywhere. Like, let's go listen to one of these guys. There seems to be something going on at the fountain. Yeah, and eventually what, like, if you piece together everything you learn from these people, what you're going to learn is there's an issue with Zora's Fountain, and this kid is kind of ended up here hurt. And they took the kid to Telma's bar. And, yeah. So, in there, out here, I believe that is a doctor's office. Wait a minute, we just came down there. I picked up the wrong trail. The scent goes this way, right? Yeah, it's quite a hike. This is a big town. Wait, I ran right past it. I was looking at the map. So here we go. This is Telma's bar. And here we go. So here we go. And there she is. We found her. This boy, can you save him? Oh. Alright, little lady, try to settle down, okay? I just now sent for the doctor. But this strange child of the Zoras. I wonder if this is all related to the incident that soldiers were talking about in back. Thank you, Bindo. So, you know what I forgot to check? Yeah, volume on my TV is up. It's unnecessary. So, we need to talk to these... Whoa, I didn't mean to dig. Okay, soldiers, what do you have to say? We've had a ton of complaints from citizens who can't send browse to the spring spirit of Lake Hylia. Go there, the location is the one I showed you on the map earlier, got it? So actually what we want to do is look at the map to get the location of Lake Hylia. What? Study it and know it well! I will, thank you. So, I've received orders from above to investigate why we can't go to the spirit spring in Lake Hylia. Got that. Alright. So that's Lake Hylia. That's our objective. And, yeah. So, that's it. That's seriously, there's nothing else we can do here. So, we can just, get out of Dodge. The easiest way to get out of Dodge in this situation is to actually follow the scent back. Because I just don't know the layout of this dumb city very well. So at least that's what I'm going to do. Now there's tons of stuff we can do here, but a lot of that has to do with getting rid of Twilight. Because we can't be in non-wolf form. Now later, I will say this, I don't know how much of a spoiler it actually ends up being. But later we will be able to transform into wolf form at will. At least, that's what I've been led to believe by watching people play this game. So, I have a general idea of how to get back. I'm not going to turn the scent on again. Once we get out of the town, though, I think we're going to end this video. So this should be the way out. So there we go. So, when we come back, more of this. Bye, everybody.